This has seen a life, hasn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
If you think some sex has gone on in there, what's gone on in here?
Yeah.
Last week, Taylor and I challenged ourselves to each buy a car and caravan for no more than 1,500 quid, including modifications. My tow car of choice was a ropey but honest VW Beetle convertible called Gertrude that I paid £400 for. And as for my caravan, well, I do love a BMW estate, so that's exactly what I bought, albeit the rear half of one. It set me back a mere £450, meaning I had a healthy £650 remaining to spend on mods. Taylor, meanwhile, forked out £886 on his tow car, which, to my amazement, turned out to be one of the best tow vehicles around. This regal but slightly rusty Range Rover L322. With much of his budget now spent, my amazement continued, for all the wrong reasons, after his caravan was later revealed. Previously owned by a circus, this house on wheels resembled a weed grow as soon as you stepped inside. And as for the exterior, well, let's just say it had its issues. But at only £100, Taylor had £514 remaining to tart up this rig. And tart it up he did.
Alright fella, how we doing?
Oh yeah, brilliant, you?
I'm loving life. How's that chimney on the motorway?
I can feel it, put it that way.
I can't help but notice your cottage caravan looks really good from only 3 sides, and then one side still looks like a shit old caravan.
Yeah, about that. I ran out of budget. I wanted to prioritise my cottage's interior, but yeah, the 3 sides that I've done, top notch.
From lane 1 on the M4 motorway, from this angle, it looks absolutely fantastic.
I'm glad you like it, and I must say, normally I don't really like a Beetle convertible, but overall you have got a nice rig going on there.
I know, yeah, it is the bollocks this. And also, when is the last time you've ever seen a convertible tow car? I'll give you the answer, it's never.
We have massively improved caravanning overall. Caravanning is normally a boring hobby, and we have made it interesting and unique.
Absolutely right. And tomorrow, Taylor, we are going to be taking our creations to one of the leading experts in caravanning to give us his kind of expert opinion, which is very, very exciting.
I would not be surprised if he told us that these are the best caravans he has ever laid eyes on in his entire life.
All right then, Taylor, let's get some miles under our belts. We'll then pull in and have a little walk around what we've done.
Sounds good to me, let's hit the road.
We're on the road.
Sounds good to me, let's get some miles done.
After 45 minutes, we pulled off the motorway and reconvened in a quiet spot to reveal our finished caravans in full, starting with my M3 touring bedroom.
We've got the 50mm spacers on and the M3 wheels.
Yeah.
And it does look the bollocks.
It looks really, really good. I must admit, you completely transformed it. Love the colour.
Yeah.
Looks really good. Techno-violet's really nice.
Oh, I mean, it's exact, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's perfect.
And then got Dan, our artist Dan, to actually paint in some windows for us, which actually look fantastic as well. So I'm very, very happy. Inside here, I've got my rug.
I like your rug.
This is my rug. So shout out to a young guy called Rug Villain. He's a mate of Dan, our artist.
Yeah.
And he made this rug. I mean, look at the backing on that.
That is incredible. Yeah.
So I don't need a mattress because I have such a thick rug. I can sleep on it. I've got my bedding in here. And look, it is perfect for a man. And these windows as well. We've not seen the windows, have we? See? Now I have ventilation.
That is really good.
It's good, isn't it?
It's lucky that you're not any taller than you are.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't fit.
And look, we've even got the M3 badge.
Which is nice. I must admit, you've done a good job of this.
Thanks.
I'll give you that.
Speaking of good jobs that we've done, shall we have a look at the good job that we did on your cara-cottage?
Yes.
Before that though, a shout out to this week's video sponsor, Carly, that lets you check your vehicle's health and can also unlock awesome hidden features.
That's because Carly allows you to take back control of your car by diving into its diagnostics. Simply plug the scanner into the OBD2 port, open the app, and Carly will reveal all.
To demonstrate what you can do with Carly, here is a car that we all know and love, the E46 330i. But they do come with their problems, so let's run a health check first. And it says, very bad, 14 issues found. So if we go into diagnostics, we can have a little look at what's going on. React immediately, load consumer shutdown, short circuit to ground. So that's a heater and air conditioning issue. We've also got the boot lid unlocking mechanism that needs to be looked at, and the wipers interlock active. The engine, we've got 2 issues as well. Exhaust system, catalyst efficiency, so maybe there's no 2 sensor that's out. But overall, for a car of this mileage, it actually checks out pretty good. And now let me show you some of the hidden features that you can unlock, especially on an older BMW like this one. So we go into coding, and one of my favorite things to do with Carly, especially on a car like this, because let's face it, you're probably likely to break down, change the hazard lights from standard, which sounds and looks like that, to double flashing.
With just a few clicks, there are even more hidden features to explore, including audible locking and unlocking, enabling US side markers, and changing the speed at which the car locks itself when driving.
So then if you want to take control of your car and unlock its hidden features, then Carly is the tool for you. What's more, you will get 15% off your Carly using the code AutoAlex24 at checkout. Right then, back to the cara-cottage. The last time everyone saw this,
Yeah.
right, we didn't have this, the nice wood panel.
No.
We didn't have the doors. 69.
69, yeah.
69.
It's just a good number.
And amazingly, on the M4 motorway, 60 miles an hour, nothing is flapping about.
No, look, we've got proper brickwork here. The rendering looks really good. That's all stayed on, apart from one chip. This chip has come off.
That is annoying.
The thatch roof is all really good. Also watertight, which is nice. The inside, I am so happy with.
Yes.
It is absolutely unreal. Would you like to have a look?
Yes, please. Oh,
Have a look.
my God.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You all expect all of this to be smashed up because it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want that to happen because this is really nice. So I've glued and screwed everything in place. In fact, this chair is part of the wall.
Oh, is that screwed in?
Yes.
Oh, so it's structural?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've filled this with everything that's close to my heart. So wingback chairs, very comfortable.
Yeah.
Wood burning stove, nice bit of wood.
Yeah.
Tiles, picture of the Queen. God rest her soul.
Obviously.
Rocking horse,
Yeah.
nice look. I've got China versions of the cottage, picture of cottage, and I've got dado rails and skirting boards, all proper period correct that separate the two-tone of blue.
Yeah.
The only things I'm missing, which I did kind of want, was a chandelier.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, just a couple of little bits more ornament, but I did run out of budget. And I didn't want to go over budget. All of this stuff was sourced from the shop at my local tip.
Very good.
And I've left the prices on all of it, so you can see I haven't cheated. This was £4.
£4.
And all of these little ornaments and stuff were about 50p.
Oh, look at this.
This was quite expensive.
That was £10.
That was £10.
That was a lot. Yeah. I have noticed one thing.
What?
Obviously, we've done maybe 75, 100 miles.
I've just noticed that.
Does it look like the wall is coming away from the chassis?
I have just noticed that.
Pop your bottom.
And I don't want to look
We've
at
got
it.
a bit of subsidence there, don't we?
All I'll say is if an actual thatched cottage were to do 60 miles an hour on the M4, you would probably get symptoms of cracking.
It's the bollocks. And I'm looking forward to driving to the campsite, having a little spot of dinner, maybe a cup of tea. And then just relaxing.
Yeah, and just chilling out. And for once, we've done it properly and we're not just going to smash it up.
No, we're not.
Which is why I've gone mad with the Gorilla Glue.
Exactly right. Right. Let's hit the road again and hope that your wall situation improves.
So that's exactly what we did, and with the sun now setting, it was time for a quick rig update.
How are you getting on with the cara-cottage?
Yeah, I mean, it's good, yeah. Obviously, the whole rig itself is quite big, so I have to be quite wary of trees and signs and people and cars, and it is making my bum go a bit, but overall, I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving the Range Rover. It's fantastically powerful, obviously twin turbo diesel V8. It's got a massive amount of torque to pull this big old cottage along. Comfort-wise, absolutely fantastic. I've got my heated seat on, my heated steering wheel on. Overall, very, very good. How about you, Alex? How's yours?
Yes, it's so good, love it.
Are you enjoying it or not so much?
It's good fun, it is good fun, but as a car, it's very floppy because I've got the roof down. It is really, really slow, and I know I am towing a trailer. The trailer itself can't weigh more than, I don't know, 300 kilos. My heated seats do not work. I do not have a heated steering wheel. The radio is very, very temperamental. Apart from that, oh, it's fantastic. But yeah, would I choose it as an actual tow car? No. Is it fun? Absolutely.
One thing we have to bear in mind is these vehicles and their trailers were a combined 1,500 quid. So I think price-wise, we can't complain.
With both of us enjoying our 1,500 quid rigs, darkness fell and we eventually made it to our campsite.
Okay, so as you can probably see, we have arrived at the campsite. There are actually a few campers, happy campers.
There are, yeah.
Here. I'm surprised.
Quite a lot.
I thought we would literally get into an empty field, but
Yeah.
obviously they heard we were coming. They wanted to see the glory of our camping machines. Speaking of which, would you like to see my setup?
I can see it slightly through your small window, and
Yeah.
it looks incredible. Let's
It
have a
does.
look.
All right, come on then.
Oh my God.
This is literally just a big double bed
my
or a little
God.
double
What's
bed.
that noise?
So, because I have a baby, I actually sleep to white noise. It's a thing, like to get babies to
Are
sleep.
you sure?
Yeah, genuinely. And this is it's my white noise machine, aka a radio with no
Well, you
signal.
could turn it off.
I
just
know,
like that.
I know, but I quite like white noise. So as you can see, I've obviously got my nice feel rug,
Oh my God.
and then I've got my bedding from home.
This is really good.
Sorry, Rianne, I've taken the bedding from home.
And if you get hot, you got your little fans.
In it. But yeah, like you've not actually ever seen a human inside the bed,
God.
right? Yeah. Oh God, it's so comfortable. Oh. And I'm in bed. Yeah, can you close it? I think it'll probably work, won't it? Oh my God, it's actually perfect.
If you look through the windows, you can see my rocking horse. You can see I've got the fire on the go, but there's no point looking in there because the bedroom's not in there.
No, it's not.
Oh, voila! Yeah?
So you've just literally just brought your bedding
Yeah.
and you're going to sleep in that?
Yeah.
All right.
But look how much space. There's more space in here than there is in yours.
Get in it.
All right.
You can't sleep in this.
I can. No, because look, genuinely, I just...
Oh, you've got muddy shoes all over your duvet. Right, anyway, I'm starving.
Yeah,
Should we have some dinner?
Yeah, what
What'd
you
you
got?
No, what'd you get?
No, what did
I
you
said I
get?
told you to get food.
No, I brought the log burner. I didn't get a barbecue.
Well, we're going to cook food on the log burner or
I
what?
can't, it's fake.
Oh, shit.
Should go to Tesco's. Pub?
Pub. Let's go.
After heading to the local pub for good food and a well-deserved beer, we meandered our way back to base and got some shut-eye.
I actually slept quite well in here, to be honest. I have woken up with a banging headache. It is... Wait, it's 8:30, which is actually not too bad. Turns out sleeping without a mattress is actually not that comfortable anymore. This rug is very nice, but I do need a mattress. It was very quiet, eerily quiet. There's a wee bit of moisture on the inside. But overall, I think this is actually pretty good. Look at that for a review. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get up and find out how Taylor slept, because obviously he had to sleep sideways in a Range Rover.
It's not that bad in here. It's quite uncomfortable. If I had an extra pillow and maybe a bit of extra mattress, it would have been all right, but I don't. I kind of wish I put a bed in a caravan, but I didn't. Overall, it's not the worst night of sleep I've ever had.
Oh, it's fresh. You are, fella.
Yeah.
What? Why have I been greeted by this sorry state? It's like you've been waiting for me your whole life.
I've been sat here for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And the only way to describe the way I feel is hungover. But I haven't had any alcohol.
Oh God, that does not look comfortable.
Apart from the fact that I've been lying on a set of 20 wheel nuts
Yeah.
throughout the night.
Yeah.
If I had a bit of extra padding and a pillow,
Yeah.
genuinely I would have been fine. But I've got a stiff neck and I've got a headache.
So out of 10, how would you score this for sleeping?
I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
Not the worst, not the best.
Okay. Well, I would actually give my rig a solid. I'll give it a 7.
There's a seating area, I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
The sleeping area, 4.
All right, lovely. Well, what do you say we go and find some breakfast,
Yeah.
and then we're heading to Bristol?
I would quite like to go to the cruise hotel and have a quick shower.
Okay, we can't do that. We're camping.
With Taylor's hopes of a hot shower now dashed, we met back up with the crew and headed off to Bristol.
Why are we actually heading to Bristol? What's the plan for today?
That's a very, very good question, Taylor. Now, Bristol, not only a beautiful historic city, but there's also a place called Cheddar Gorge just outside Bristol, which is some fantastic driving roads that I thought that we should try out our rigs, just to see how sporty and well equipped they are for twisty roads. Also, we are going to get our caravans and our rigs assessed.
Oh, okay, that's very interesting. Fun fact, Bristol is actually where I bought this caravan from, so we're taking it back home.
After a short journey into Bristol, we arrived at the location where we'd be meeting the UK's leading caravan road tester and connoisseur.
One sec.
It's Caravan Chris.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Caravan Chris.
Hello, how are you?
Good, it's Chris Harris.
Oh my
everyone.
God, it's Chris
Hey!
Harris.
Careful.
Oh, mine, yeah, you have to.
Yeah, just.
I've just been doing some caravan test work this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I was a bit
Really?
late. I know people laugh at caravans. I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
If you owned a suite of car magazines or something in the 1990s, 2000s, the one you wanted was a caravan magazine. That was, the money spinner.
Yeah.
That was the money spinner.
So what's like the caravan of choice for 2024, 2025?
I've got absolutely no idea. I think it's always helpful to describe to the viewer what they can't experience, and that is that in here there's a strong smell of adhesive. More than 20 minutes in here, we're going to be off our tits, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Part of that is because I didn't want to smash all of it up, so I have glued everything. And this chair is part of the structure of that wall.
And what did you glue it down with?
Glue.
Would you like to have a seat in a wingback as well?
I'll try it. Yeah, I'll try.
And
But I
maybe
was
you
saying
could-
that actually, if you, I've done a bit of racing recently, and if you, that's comfy, isn't it?
you can
Isn't it?
warm your loins on that.
I can turn the heating on if you want.
turn the heat
Does it actually
on.
work?
Christ.
Yeah, oh yeah, you got a good, there we go, I've put it on. If you feel
What's
down
that
here,
running off?
There's electricity in
We've
here.
got a leisure battery in here.
Have you?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
that phrase.
Yeah.
Always makes me think of a battery that's just going, whatever.
I thought I'd bring a bit of style and design to a caravan with a budget
But
of
there's no
£500.
thatch on it.
There is.
thatch.
Is there?
It's
Have
just
you
got
not
a
seen the
thatched roof.
When you're at my height, you don't see things that, you should know that. Where did you get that rocking horse from?
A dump,
Did you?
which is where all
Because
of it
walking
came
in to
from.
buy that from a toy shop, you'd look like a wrong 'un, I think.
Yeah.
It's functional. if
it?
you'd like to try it out.
No. By the way, you could cut to an amusing shot of me now looking really small on that horse. Just get like a small CGI me going.
Oh my God.
I would say that the flags in a cottage have to be offset by a lot of soft furnishings because they're quite harsh and cold looking.
Yeah.
I wonder whether a carpet might have added to the sort of snuggly factor.
We'll let you in
here.
on a secret.
Yeah.
It's not real flagstone.
These aren't real tiles.
They're not real tiles, Chris.
And this isn't a real log burner.
It's not real.
You said you put the heater on though.
Yeah, I did.
Is it a
I
fan
switched
heater?
it off because I didn't want to set the caravan on fire.
This is real wood, though. We haven't created that.
From my sort of detailed caravan background, this is it's impressive. It shows that you've really thought around the subject as well.
Yeah.
Would you say this is one of the best caravans you've seen so far?
Today.
Yes.
Can't ask fairer than that.
You can't.
What sense of achievement have you got after doing this in 3 days?
Actually, very, very high. This is the bollocks.
Yeah.
I actually said to Alex, I genuinely think this is one of the best things we've ever created, if not the best. Before you look, Chris, I did run out of budget. This side is still a bit caravan-y.
Yeah, but you can park this, you know, wall in, can't you?
Yeah. Oh, and this, I've put my...
Why is the chimney the other end of the wood burner?
For weight.
log cabin.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's nice.
I did put my spare in there though, just in case.
It's all tethered down nicely for the
Yeah,
journey.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
So you're impressed?
I am. I mean, in some respects, you're a menace, aren't you, all of you? But I do love it. But that's extraordinary. Is it the most noticed you've been?
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Every
I'm more
car.
interested in what's towing it.
Oh, here we go. This is a bit of you as well, isn't it?
This really is.
It's fairly low owners, full history, 3.6 TD V8. It's got heated steering wheel, heated front and rear seats. It's got all the bits in it as normal, and it was £886.
The reason I've come here today is not because, obviously, I like Alex. It's because you're involved in the process of reusing and enjoying old cars, which is something I've always been passionate about, and I realise is what I'm interested in. I'm not that interested in new stuff at the moment. This is the bollocks. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Okay, in Bristol we have a ULEZ, so it's not Euro 6, so it might be a problem to go. You have to go the other way out of town, but I just think it's brilliant. Look at all this.
I know.
And
it's a
it
lot of
drives
car for money.
lovely.
Yeah.
Drives really nice.
And it lowers the pulse. These lower the pulse.
Oh,
and it's the best looking. 322 is the best looking Range Rover
Yeah.
ever made. This has seen a life, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you think some sex has gone on in there, what's gone on in here?
Yeah. May I now show you
Yes.
my rig?
Yes.
VW Beetle convertible, complete with a fresh MOT.
Did it have a tow bar fitted to it?
It had a tow bar fitted to it.
I'd always love it when I see cars that have a tow bar fitted that are unusual. You wouldn't expect to have them. I wrote the original Autocar road test in 1998, I think it was,
Yeah.
for the new Beetle when it was new. That's how old I am.
Yeah.
I gave it many stars.
Really?
I liked it. When I retire to Cornwall, hopefully soon, I'd happily drive around in this.
Would you?
Yeah.
Chris, it could be for sale.
Could it? What did you give for it?
400 quid.
So it's half the price of the Range Rover. Do you reckon that's factual? Did someone do it? Have you had a look underneath?
No.
Looking at the way the bumper's been cut out with a hacksaw, it's not factory. You can see the saw marks.
18s means you've got better ride comfort.
Yeah, oh yeah,
The
yeah.
19
exactly.
always just wrecked the 46 for me.
Yeah, yeah. Also, if you have a look underneath, this still has its diff.
And its fuel tank.
Yeah.
What?
Well, it has got its diff as
Yeah,
well.
it does have its diff. So
And,
its
it is
corners,
and judging by the amount of rust, it is a real E46.
it really is a real E46, yeah. Oh, the inside, will you wait? Look at that,
look at
Chris.
Now, for those of us that aren't tall, that's all you need, isn't it? I love it. I think both of these are rather fun, actually.
We've got to break it down now. If you have a holiday to go to, say you want to go to the south of Spain,
We're talking about hot climate, cold climate, temperate climate, all day long. I'm taking yours.
Oh, thank you very much, Chris.
what's just happened? You were pointing at his car. I was like, what, you're taking
I
this
thought
car?
he was pointing at his M5.
I love it. I think it's very inventive.
All right.
But I just like that Rangy.
It's good, isn't it?
So he's doing it for the Range Rover, not the actual caravan itself.
I just thought I'll be on the classifieds this afternoon looking for one of them.
So, to put a bit of a spin on it, cars aside, imagine the cars aren't connected. What caravan are you taking?
That's a good question.
It's good. Okay, now one of these is a caravan. One of these is actually a living room on wheels.
Yeah, but
So you have to take that because I can't sleep in that.
Yeah, but you can't dine in that.
Yeah, but you just sit outside.
You can sleep in that. You could stick a little
just
blow-up
enjoy the
mattress. You could
great
put the log
outdoors.
burner on.
Also,
it's heated.
I think my nut would probably turn if I was in that for too long. I am choosing that because Mr. Blobby's ballsack pink isn't the one for me either.
So this is a caravan of choice, towed by the car of choice. So we've both kind
There
of
you
won.
go, you're both
and
winning.
both kind of lost. Thank you
Right,
very much.
I love
I'm
that.
going to have my lunch now.
Thank you, Chris.
Well done to both of you. Keep people
Thank you very
smiling, all
much.
right?
Thank you
Thanks,
very much.
Chris. Thank you.
All right. Ta-da.
After getting our caravans approved by Chris, we hit the road and continued south, which included driving over one of Bristol's most impressive sights. Clifton Suspension Bridge was designed by Isambard Brunel and opened in 1864, spanning the Avon Gorge and River Avon. At 412 metres long and 9.4 metres wide, it's obviously not the best suited for large vehicles, so you can probably imagine the surprise of fellow motorists when confronted by a pink thatched cottage.
How good is this, Taylor? Are you loving it?
I'm not. It's very pretty. I'm a bit nervous. I'm taking a pink cottage on a suspension bridge. Jesus. Oh, it is so narrow.
With Bristol now behind us, Taylor's size anxiety continued just a few more miles down the road.
You're all right, Taylor. So you mentioned off camera that there was a sign that I don't think any of us saw. except for you.
Yeah, so the entrance to this road, there's a sign that's been knocked over and is in a bush, and what it says is unsuitable for heavy goods vehicles, and there's a 2-metre width restriction, and I am experiencing all of those advisories right now.
I can see your house in a bush, Taylor. It's a very, very sore sight.
I've hit quite a lot of undergrowth. I've crashed into all of it. Good Lord, this is so stressful.
With the local countryside now pruned, we were getting closer to our final destination, where we took a moment to reflect on our unique and wildly different rigs.
Okay, so this is obviously day 2 of our caravanning trip, and I have to say, this rig gives me no anxiety. It is light, it's nimble, I can accelerate as hard as this beater will let me, I can brake as hard as this beater will let me, I don't get in anyone's way, I can go through width restrictions, I can go over bridges, I can do whatever I like. It is as narrow as this car. This is the perfect rig if you want to do caravanning, A, on the budget, and B, stress-free, which is not what can be said about Taylor in that bloody pink monstrosity. I'm looking in my rearview mirror now, and all I can see literally is a thatched roof and a chimney.
Off camera, I will admit, this cottage is a little bit impractical. It's quite big, it's quite wide, it's quite tall, and it's a little bit stressful. I do quite like the looks that it gets. When I drive it through town, it makes everyone smile and laugh, and people take pictures of it and videos of it. Very, very funny. I do enjoy that. Towing it, not the best experience. It also creates a lot of drag, and it is really heavy. Whoa, tractor, that's a prime example. One thing as well, it's wide, but because we've added the apex roof, it's even wider, but I can't see that bit in my mirrors. So when I judge a narrow road, I judge it along the side of the caravan, not realizing that there's probably an extra foot on either side of thatched roof. So yeah, oh yeah, things like that, quite stressful.
Although Taylor's cara-cottage was making his life a little bit more stressful, it wouldn't last for long, as we were now rolling into the beautiful Cheddar Gorge, a limestone gorge in the Mendip Hills near the village of Cheddar in Somerset.
Losing all that's left, somewhere in your chest, on your sweetheart hidden mist.
Right, Taylor, we've obviously made it to Cheddar Gorge. There's a lot of tourists here. Are you getting many looks?
I reckon you could be in a Lamborghini or a Ferrari and get less attention than this. It is ridiculous.
The cottage caravan, the cara-cottage, is quite an eyesore, but in the best possible way. But we've got beautiful scenery here, and in front of us is a really, really nice, very famous bit of B road that's twisty. It's only about 2 miles long, but yeah, it's one hell of a little driving road.
I think this is the perfect environment for the cara-cottage.
Wow, this is amazing!
Do you know what? You are right. This is a fantastic place. Why have we not been here before? I've got my sunroof open. This is incredible.
I have noticed we are starting to cause a bit of traffic behind us, but I can't really go much faster, and I know that you probably can't either.
Honestly, I can't see any traffic behind me. All I can see is a pink chimney.
It's amazing. I'm going to have to get into first gear here.
Oh, is your Beetle struggling uphill by any chance?
After struggling some more, we parked up and headed into the town of Cheddar.
Right, so as you can probably see, we are now in the village of Cheddar. The reason it's called Cheddar is because this is where you get cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
So what do you say? We walk through the village, and it's a very, very small village,
Yeah.
find a cheese shop,
Yeah.
and then load up, and then maybe we can enjoy some cheese in the cara-cottage.
What do you reckon? Edam?
Edam, we'll go for some Comté, some nice
Mozzarella?
French cheese. Mozzarella, yeah.
Mozzarella. Look at all this
Lots of
cheese.
cheese.
That looks like a nice bit of cheese.
That does look nice. Apple pie. Let's go apple pie.
Okay.
Let's try it. I think that'll do us, won't it, for
I
now?
think that'll do us, yeah.
Right, can we please purchase these?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And if you come to Cheddar, then make sure you check out the original Cheddar shop because there's a lot of lovely Cheddars. We're actually going to sit in our pink cara-cottage. It's a caravan that we've turned into a cottage with a thatched roof about half a mile up the road, and we're going to enjoy your cheese.
Did I see that go through?
Yeah, that was us.
Yeah,
that was us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, thank you. Nice to meet you. I
take care.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Andrew. That is some strong cheese.
Strong cheddar cheese.
Mm.
That is a bollocks.
So, overall, how do you think our caravan experience went?
I think very successful. I mean, we had the head of the Caravanning Society, Mr. Chris Harris himself, give us his thumbs up.
Yeah.
Off camera, he actually came up to us and said, I'll give you 20 grand.
Yeah, but we had to turn it down because they're just too good.
Yeah, exactly. We don't accept TV money, so we couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm genuinely amazed that this caravan is still in one piece. And as for my sports caravan, I love it. It does skip about a little bit. It does get some air, apparently.
I saw both wheels leave the ground earlier.
Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully this inspires you to go out and buy a car and a caravan and modify it for no more than £1,500. That sound fair?
Make sure you turn it into a cottage.
Yeah, do that, because we do like a bit of cottaging. And with that, whatever you do it to the best of your ability. Have a great weekend and enjoy some bloody good cheese, grommet.
Ta-da.
But before you go, and for all of you caravanning enthusiasts, we've got a limited run of t-shirts with your name on it. Available right now on the Auto Alex shop.
Range Rover!
Yeah?
It looks quite sore from the side, and then you get to the back and you're like, holy shit!
This looks as if it's one of the worst cars you've ever bought.
Oh, look at it!
Yeah?
What have we done?
A lot.
You are, fella.
I'm taking a pink cottage on a suspension bridge.
Wow, this is amazing!
This is incredible.
In some respects, you're a menace, aren't you, all of you? But I do love it.